Well. With 600 subscribers, you'd be wondering, Jay, what are you planning on doing with your life? I mean, you're always in this room right here. You're always recording yourself playing video games. You record some vlogs. You do other type of videos. But what are you actually planning on doing? Well, first off, dang, why you didn't have to do all that, bro? But secondly, let me tell you guys. So, y'all may not know me personally, but I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. I plan on moving out next year in January. I know. It seems kind of buck wild. I mean, you just turned 18 like last year and you're turning 19 now, this, that, and the third. But let me tell you guys how I did it, or how I'm planning on doing it, or whatever. First things first, getting your money right. Getting your money right has to be one of, if not the most important step in the moving process. If you don't got your money right, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do all that. So let's think about it. If you don't have no money, you can't afford an apartment. Simple as that. But if you got money, you might be able to afford an apartment. So let me tell you how I did it. So for me, I get paid $17 an hour at Sam's, right? So I get 8 hours of work every single day, at least 4 days out of the work week, which I'm part-time, so can't. Let's do this. 17 times 8. You get this number, right? Boom. Now, you have to multiply that times 4 because I'm working 4 days out of the work week. Then you have to multiply that times 2, which you get this number. Now, for your monthly check, you have to multiply this times 2, which you get this number. So, as y'all can see, I get about $1,800 every month. Now, this is where it comes into finding the right spot. Now, finding the right spot is one of the more crucial steps in the process of moving, because
if you move it to the wrong spot, you're not going to want to live there.
Exactly. Wait, who was? If I were to move into a spot that had roaches and rats and whatnot everywhere, I ain't gonna want to live there anymore. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't either. So let's think about it. Since I make $1,800 a month, I would also have to think about the budget of the apartment. Say for instance, I'm doing $700 a month. I'd be left with $1,100, which it's not bad. It's a decent price. But I'd also have to think about bills, expenses, and other monthly costs. Sometimes weekly. Oh man. But that's okay, because with budgeting, we're gonna save up money. I don't even know how or why this stuff is here. But let's think about it like this. We get $1,800 a month, right? And then we subtract that minus $700. Let's say for instance, water, power, heating and cooling, and gas. That's all like, let's say $400 to $500. So you'd be having 1,800 minus 700. You'd have 1,100 minus 4 to 500. Let's say 450 on the safe route. I hate doing math, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Let's do 11 minus 4. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'd be left with around $700 left, okay? I hate doing math, so y'all ain't finna see me doing that. With $700, you'd have enough money to do a lot of things. Well, a lot of things like what? Putting that money right back into your savings so you can save up. Let me tell you like this. You're going to need a cushion. Just in case the apartment burns down, or just for emergencies, or just in case you need to hurry up and rent a car or do something that you know is probably gonna need some money for. You have that money in your savings. Now, you can also do the 50, 20, 30 method, which is gonna be this right here. Now, with that $700 left, you'll be doing all of this. Pretty simple. Now, a main crucial step in this process is credit. You don't got good credit, you might not get approved. And that's not good because you wanna move out, right? Exactly. Now, the one thing I really had to start paying attention to was my credit. When you move out, they're not just looking at your income, they're looking at your credit score. And that's basically to see if you're responsible with money or not. If I was to, I don't know, go and get a car and I didn't pay the car note on time, they're gonna report that to credit bureaus and they're gonna lower your credit score because it shows I'm not responsible with my money. Shout out to my mom because she's been helping me build up all my credit and all of that, so we kind of straight on that. But remember, with good credit, you can get a lot of pluses with that. You can get better apartments, lower deposits, even help with setting up the Wi-Fi and utilities and such. So if you plan on moving out too, remember, start early, check your credit, get a job. And if you don't want to get a job, find another way to make money. Make sure you fix any issues and don't be afraid to learn how this works. It's my first time, and if it's not your first time, give me some guidance in the comments. But if it is, we're gonna learn through this together. You feel me? Because once you step out on your own, it's all on you. Now, if y'all enjoyed that, let me know. That was a pretty fun video to record. I love doing those type of different videos or just whatever. And also, I just thought it would be more relatable, you know, since I'm moving out and I'm a Gen Z, you know, everybody's probably gonna wonder like, okay, I'm about ready to move out, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So hey, yeah. But anyways, y'all go ahead, speed to the like button, like Sonic, smash the subscribe button like Mario, blast the comments, positivity, eat up, shares, and I'll see you guys on the next quest on this journey. Take care, love y'all, peace out.